should taste like French fries. Just fucking hot
Thank you, Coach. We are at State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Dallas Cowboys and the Arizona Cardinals.
On YouTube, and I don't know how to switch the I don't know how to switch the shit. If you find it, put in the room for me,
off we go on EA Sports. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Here we go.
Find it for me and then let me know. Like put posters for me. Alright, I be putting it wrong. I know he gonna run. That's all he fucking do, run.
Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he'll hope that this is not a sign of what's in store as he has to fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Now Prescott. He's going to air one out. And that's caught inside the 30. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25.
Brandon, we've both been around the game long enough that we know that in pregame, defenses are pretty amped up, aren't they? I mean, they're pounding lockers, and they can't wait to get out there. But when you hit them with some big pass plays early, it takes the starch right out of them.
Elliott on first down, going to get about 3 before he's taken down. The excellent play last time is followed by a much more routine gain of 3.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. Michael Gallup, that's who he was looking for. Third down here.
I don't think either one of us is surprised about who they just targeted on that one. I mean, they're going to try and get to him as much as possible. Off to a nice start, but unable to haul that one in.
Already looked his way a couple of times on this opening drive. Can't connect there. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. So here's Greg Zuerlein now as he'll try for the field goal. From the left hash, this from 39. Zuerlein's kick is up and through. And the Cowboys are going to jump out to a 3-0 lead. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points.
Wasn't you the old Rams coach last year or something like that? Wasn't you the Rams coach last year?
And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Play fake. Murray. Trying to force it to Hopkins, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Brown. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
That nigga jumped
Well, you're
up.
already down on the scoreboard, and now, Charles, you go out there, very first play, throw the interception. That defense, they're going to have to bow up.
Yeah, let's see how they handle this, because we always talk about reverting back to what you practice. Well, you practice these situations. It's called sudden change. You don't expect to be out there this fast, but you are.
All right.
Do you go out there with poise, or do you go out there with
I'll be up there in a minute.
Panic and get you scored on again.
Well, put him on then. And y'all be on that boy. He told me what he was gonna do. Now y'all talking about me. Hold on, stop.
Following the interception, here's Prescott dancing to his left.
All right. I mean, when he gonna put him on? He told me he was gonna order him and put him on.
Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down. You and I watched
Well,
film
when they
yesterday.
get in,
You told me to watch his feet. For whatever reason, his footwork just looked off on that throw.
And you always love it when the next defensive back talks quarterback mechanics, right?
But you're good at it.
Well, I try, all right? I'm good, I am, but it doesn't take much to tell. His mechanics are off a little bit, exactly what you described. Footwork, that led to the incompletion.
Tired of him in that shit.
Once more on 2nd and 10. Prescott, and he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with third down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah. They
got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. And he's got Ezekiel Elliott. And he's got this down to the 35. 14 yards, good for a Cowboy first down.
Good route, good pickup for first down yardage, and that is a tough one to cover. The angle route, because a running back getting out of the backfield, if you're trying to cover that, especially if you're in the linebacker spot, and you're seeing this play develop, he heads out towards the flat first, and that often gets you to overcommit running in that direction. Then he cuts back up inside you into the middle of the field. That's what we just saw there for a nice pickup.
Inside the 20 before he's brought down. 17 yards on the play there. The Cowboys have a first down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available.
Man, I was chasing somebody else.
Any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. From the red zone now, Prescott. And this will be incomplete.
I remember you used to always do that little punk-ass route. I remember your ass.
To the red zone and the safeties have less
do that little dig route all the time.
You better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
Buying time to his left.
Yeah, dude.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Went through across his
Down
body.
near the 5.
I need that type of shit right there. I need for a nigga to go across his body like that.
It's almost like you can see the look of frustration on his face.
Yeah,
4 interceptions last week.
yeah.
We talked about it all week. What did he do wrong? And another one here in the first half.
And you can understand the frustration. You actually feel his pain a little bit. But the worst thing he can do is what you're saying right now.
Nigga got
Showing the other team that he's frustrated. All they're going to do is double their efforts to make him even more frustrated. He's got to gather himself, compose himself, and keep fighting.
Well, he talked a lot about erasing that loss last week, getting back in the
Ian made a motherfucker lose 4 yards.
So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14.
Spread him out now, look.
From his own end zone now, it's Murray. The catch made by DeAndre.
What you do, blitz me on?
They get it up to the 12-yard line.
I'm glad you fucked up on that blitz.
It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set
Oh, the boys came in. That would have been a touchdown if I'd have did that right. Got them boys though. They ready though. I see. Is he over there adjusting niggas and shit? You scared? Oh, fuck, man.
So now back in
first time. Fuck. That wasn't the first time? Oh, man. I'm fucking up now. Oh, man.
Not ideal there. That delay of game backs them up 5 yards, so now they need 7 yards on third down. Throwing is Murray on third down. He's going to have the first down past the 20, as he'll take it all the way up to the 20-yard line. A Cardinal first down on a gain of 13. So the previous play, a big help, as now they'll have it first and 10 up at the 20. Expect this from the visiting team when playing indoors, but not the home team.
They're supposed to get all the advantages. They forgot where they were, perhaps.
The false start backs them up 5, first and 15. Here's Grant. And a nice run to get past the original line of scrimmage. A gain of 7. It's 2nd and 8 now.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored. You give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout. And that means your offense has to keep pace.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. DeMarcus Lawrence in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
Sometimes I watch dudes and wonder why they use play fakes in certain passing situations, because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. The quarterback was hit.
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space. After 1 on EA Sports.
And he get 3 fucking points.
Instead, they want to throw it off play action. Able to find Isabella. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That one will go down as 33 yards on the 3rd down conversion.
Man, I need your son to do all type of shit.
This is Grant. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 12 yards to pick up. Good enough.
I need your son to do everything he can,
so
baby.
Territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. Murray now on 1st down. Now he lets it go deep for Kirk. He rifles one that's intercepted. It's hot Clinton Dix with a pick.
This guy
and
just
a big
keeps turning over there like
as
that.
his guys will get the football back.
All right. I see it's about to be some bullshit. Man, that guy he keep doing shit though, man. You know, man, you want to keep jumping across grass and shit,
the Cowboys offense. There are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception, but they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish them
all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Prescott. Gonna have to eat this one as down he goes.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if I'm going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, their quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. Prescott.
Not quick. Boy, I need that shit. Let's go. Boy, what a hit. Let's go.
And his crew will take over.
Hell yeah. Any little cheap move. Give me them bitch.
Interception mood on
I
defense.
know, man. I need all the luck I can get. They show giving you a lot of shit.
And the only way to truly be good ball
is
not guessing. It's not just simply anticipation. It's study and understanding what they
face
like to do
I don't
and
give
beating
shit.
it to the spot and creating big plays.
They're watching the film, and it's working. Jalen Smith, the Notre Dame man, in on the tackle. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Change that shit up, dude.
On play action, it's Murray. That's Luke Kuechly with a sack. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure it out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability and a sack resulted.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
Team can't do shit.
So on 4th down, here's Johnny Townsend to punt it. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And they'll let this one go right on the outskirts of the 10. They'll down it at the 11-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And it's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3-point seeding.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Elliott. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete. Byron Murphy, the first pick of the 2nd round there defensively. More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You got to get it done with your offensive unit.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. Forced out. Oh, Prescott stripped.
Go for it, baby. Good defense.
Coming up,
you need that shit, boy.
Who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
You got some good linebackers. That's the only thing saving your ass
They'll get
right
2
now.
out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal.
All the motherfucking linebackers. You ain't have all the linebackers out.
Here's
Give
2nd
your
and
ass
goal.
right now. For real, they save me. Them niggas are saving you, boy.
They will run with Grant. And he is in for 6. Touchdown, Cardinals.
You got like the best defense on here, I think, besides Beal.
Touchdown now on the year. And the Cardinals have taken the lead. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT.
They made you pay for that shit, though.
7-3 lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
But remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. Throwing on second down. Prescott. Throw left side complete. That's Lamb. They're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 44-yard line. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. And down to the 28-yard line. It's a gain of 16 and the Dallas first down.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target.
What the fuck back, nah? Y'all tripping, nah.
Right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And now he'll tuck it and run. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. And Zerline's kick is good. So a very tight first half. We had to break in a 1-point game. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. The Cards with a lead, and they will get this football first as the second half gets started. And they've got it.
They play with them online blitzes and shit. I see.
There's a penalty flag down. So they touched it before it went 10, and that's obviously not going to help their comeback.
I just knew you wanted them to do shit like that.
Trying to get something going.
When I seen it, I see they stop. You know, you can't burn the time out on that shit. You know.
Before you touch it.
No, I just see people do that, a lot of that shit, a lot of times.
They'll try the left side. It's Grant, and this one goes nowhere.
They playing
losing yardage on the play back at the 46.
They playing the shit out of me.
It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up second. So now they operate back from their side of the field here, second and long. Throwing on second down. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete. So the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
Murray with a third and long. Going deep for Hopkins. This is caught at the 20. A great pickup there, 35 yards, and obviously the first down to go along with it. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15. Second and 5 now. Murray, that's going to be caught by Kirk for a Cardinals touchdown. Christian Kirk, his second touchdown on the season. And the Cardinals push further out in front. Gonzalez good on the extra point, and the lead is up to 8. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. This will be taken in the back of the end zone. And he'll probably wish he'd reconsidered here. It will cost him 10 yards as he's down at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here at half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
That first down completion only netted him 3. Second and 7. Draw play. Elliott. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
On third down, it's Prescott. Ebron caught left side. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. 8 yards, first down as they're able to convert. Prescott now 8 of 15 through the air, but it's 1st and 10 here. Throwing, Prescott. Looking deep downfield. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Well, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. And he'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
A first down throw for Prescott. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. On second down, Elliott. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. He's got a man wide open, complete. Touchdown, Cowboys. A big play there. His first touchdown on the year, as his guys have cut the lead down to 2. Well, they had their chances in the first half, you remember, but had to settle for 2 field goals. This time they come away with 6.
I think they actually got affirmation about what they were doing by getting a touchdown, because the field goals means they got in range, but couldn't quite finish it off. This time they broke through. It was great for them.
They blocked
on the sideline, difference of a feeling between 3 and 6. Is it astronomical or no?
It can be at times, that's for sure. A lot of times the field goal feels like a disappointment. The touchdown, well, that tells you you're getting it done.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
A good start to the drive. Here's that's caught out on the left side. A Cardinal first down on a gain of 13. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now a give, right side. Grant, and he'll be taken down right on the 34.
That's the only thing really saving you is that motherfucking defense.
Unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing, but with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
On 2nd and 9, Murray.
That's pass interference. What the fuck? Man, they ain't calling shit, bro. That's bullshit. Oh my gosh, man. That's bad.
Just 1 target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete with the first target in the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him to find him.
To throw on 3rd down. Murray fighting, lost the football.
Plays like usual for the team that lost it to get it back, because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
When it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And the Cowboys will be backed up to start the drive. They'll have it 1st and 10. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they had to go the length of the field last time out to get into the end zone. And with this starting field position, they're going to have to pretty much do it again.
And I think the thought process going into it is, hey, if you have to be methodical, go ahead and do that. But what you really want are a couple of big plays. Eat up chunks of yardage and cut down the number of times you have to snap the football.
Prescott on 1st down. Flushed out right. And that's Elliott, complete. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line. Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale. All square, 14 apiece to score as we get ready for the 4th quarter.
Here we go, 46.
On 2nd down, it's Elliott. They're back now to the original line of scrimmage thanks to that 8-yard gain. 3rd down now to follow.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, This intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come. And this is caught. Amari Cooper. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a gain of 16 and the Dallas first down. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary. Figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
The tackle credited to Jamal Agnew.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And not much room to operate as he'll get this up only to about the 41. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time.
Well, that didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just started in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 7. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
But sometimes, Brandon, there's just not a secret to how things get done. He's been running well all game long, and they continue to rely on him in this key situation.
They told us they were going to rely on him. They have. He comes through there, a big 3rd down conversion. And he's got room. Ezekiel Elliott going to take it the distance. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And they're able to break the tie and move out in front here in this 4th quarter. Zerline good with a PAT. And the lead is now 21-14.
There.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Charles, this one not over, certainly, but you set the magic number earlier in this game at 20 points. Said that they would need to hold them right around that marker under it. What are you seeing here?
Well, that number is still in play because we said, okay, 20 or under gives them
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. DeMarcus Lawrence, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs, and they come up on 2nd down. Murray going to throw. That's going to be caught by Kirk. He'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. A first down there on a pickup of 25. On 1st and 10, here's Murray. And his throw here's incomplete. He was waving his arms, wanted the football, but he dropped it. And that reminds me of a story you told me from your days at Tennessee. We don't need to mention the other guy's name, but when he dropped an open pass that you blew coverage on, what'd you say to him?
Yeah, it's really not right since I blew coverage, but since he dropped the pass, I said, well, maybe next time he'll just walk it out here and hand it to you. Would that be easier? He wasn't real thrilled with that.
That's cold-blooded. Cold-blooded. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. Now Murray off play action.
And I threw the ball away. That's the one thing I hate, bro. Like,
Jalen Smith able to
I
get
hate
in there
that
and
shit
run him
right
down
there.
for what's going to be a loss of 15
every time I do that
yards all
shit, they
total.
always play me like that.
Now this
Yeah,
one's
but I
about
thought
2
he,
counties over after the sack. They
thought he got rid of that.
2nd and very long. Murray now. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. And it's
right
next with a pick. And the return will be
good ball just fell in his hand like I'll take it.
Andy Isabella was the intended target. They set themselves behind the chains, trying to get it all back in one play, and it backfired.
Doesn't it feel like a pitcher working his way into a 3-0 count, right? You're behind. What do your coaches always tell you? Get it back one pitch at a time. In this case, they tried to get it back right away, and it didn't work out.
Room here to run. And he's going to get this deep on Arizona's side of the field.
Here we go. Here we go.
So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off.
Hell no.
And they'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further.
And I can't believe he just wiggled through the line.
To just kick the extra point winds up successful. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Yeah, he got me on this one.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't.
And this is it.
What is they doing? Like, I didn't even...
Picked off around the 37.
I didn't even throw to him.
Guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the 2nd week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. They go back to Elliott. He's been busy. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game.
Oh, Elliott going to be hit. He coughs it up. Loose football. And the Cardinals have got it. Going the other way. And they'll set a shot in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. Following that fumble recovery, it's Murray. Now a desperation throw. This is caught inside the 15. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Out of the gun, here's Murray. And he's got it. And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. So they still need a miracle with a clock where it's at, but they get one piece to the puzzle done.
Still have hope.
Problem for them, they needed that score with a little more time left on the clock. I think just too little too late now.
I would agree with that, and we're programmed never to say never. But in this case, we're asking a lot for them to even think they have a chance.
And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. The 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
They tried.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number.
Good shit, baby.
So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and, hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better. And that got it done in this one.
So for the Cowboys, it'll be a .500 start as the win gets them back to 2-2. And they'll have another road date next week with the New York Giants. Meanwhile, for the Cardinals, the defeat is their first of the year as they drop to 3-1. And fortunately for them, they'll have the early bye next week as they return to action in Week 6. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.